This is our first morning time, so we're going to kind of walk through how we do morning time. So the first thing is that either myself or Mrs. Floyd starts morning time, and we walk up and we get a little flare. We get a little flare going. So when you hear that, you're going to stand to attention. So in class, we call it position 3. So you're standing up, your eyes are on me, and your hands are just folded in front of you or to your sides. And then I will give you a warm greeting because we always want to be graceful with people. We greet them. So I'll say, "Good morning, warriors," and you'll say, "Good morning, Mr. Lockyer." So let's try that. Good morning, warriors.
Good morning, Mr. Lockyer.
And that's why we greet people when they come into our class. It's just learning how to be socially graceful. And then we do 2 pledges. We do the pledge to the Bible, and then we do the pledge to the flag. And the order of that is important. We always do the pledge to the Bible first. Why do we do the pledge to the Bible first? Why do we do the pledge to the Bible first, Grace? Right, so we honor God and we love God. And in the Bible, it tells us that we love God first and foremost. It's the first thing we do. The second thing we do is we pledge to the flag, because the second thing we're called to do is to love our neighbor. And one of the things that God has placed us is our neighbor is here in the United States. So we pledge allegiance to the flag, but the Bible is our ultimate authority. We pledge our allegiance to that first, and then being a part of the United States is a privilege, and we pledge our allegiance to the flag. So let's try that. So please join me in the pledge to the Bible. I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word. I will make it a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I will hide its words in my heart, that I might not sin against God. And then the flag is over here. Put our hand over our heart. Please join me in the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, well done. And then what we do is we will do something called sound-offs. These are call and response, so the leader starts it, so whoever's up here will say the first part of it, and then you respond together. And what we're going to start learning this week is something that for many of you should be very familiar. We're working through something called a catechism. And all a catechism means, it's a way for us to learn things through questions and answers. So I ask the question, and then you give me the answer. We're working through the first 3 question and answers of our catechism. Question number 1 is, who made you? And the answer is, God made me. So let's try that. Repeat after me. God made me.
God made me.
Let's put it together. I'll ask the question and you answer me. Let me try. I'll go first. Who made you? God
made me.
Perfect. The second question is, what else did God make? So he made me, but what else did God make? And the answer is, God made all things. Repeat after me. Repeat after me. God made all things.
God made all things.
Let's try it together. What else did God make? God made
all things.
Great. So those are, and then the third question is how, so now God made all things, and now the third question is, why did God make you and all things? So he made these things, made me, made all things. Why did he do it? And the answer is, for his own glory. So my turn. For his own glory.
For his own glory.
Let's put it together. Why did God make you and all things? For Perfect, and we'll keep working on that, so well done. And then as time allows, we talk about something called a virtue, and we'll talk more about that. All that means is things that God wants us to work on towards excellence. So things in our life that we're working towards, and our goal is to be more and more excellent in these things. And we'll talk more about that through the whole year. And then we sing a hymn of the month. It's the same hymn that we sing for the whole month. This month is the hymn Trust and Obey. We are learning school rules. We're learning what God is calling us to do here as a student. So this hymn is a reminder that trusting and obey is the way that we show our love to him. So we'll work through that. Since it's a familiar hymn, I think we can jump right into it and sing it, and then I'll come up again for the closing. So well done singing, and as we learn the song, we'll be more and more confident in it. Ms. Domajo also will teach you sign language that goes along with it to help you remember and to learn the songs. We sing them over and over again because we want them actually in our hearts, because we want them in our mind and heart to remind us to trust and obey, and the other great messages of the hymns that we'll sing this year. So we close morning time by, we give a call and response, and then we also have something called a dismissal song. We sing through the song one time, and then your teachers will cue you when it's time to go. But the music will keep playing, and whoever's up here will keep singing. So we encourage you to leave with a song in your heart and a song on your voice. So please feel free to keep singing all the way down through the hallway. So the way that we end it is a blessing. I say, the Lord be with you, and you say, and also with you. So let's try that. The Lord be with you.